Hey guys, I gotta be careful. It's the third time I made this goddamn video. 20-minute video gone because my microphone screws up. It's wired with duct tape and bullshit, and I gotta get a new microphone. Anyway, third time I make this video. So it's gonna be short and sweet, but it was a cool experience to begin with. I'm sick of it already. It's the third time I was saying it. Anyway, I go to bed here and boom, I'm in. I, I'm walking down a road. It's a 4-lane road. Yeah, 4-lane road. I'm walking down a 4-lane road on a sidewalk. On the other side of the road is the ocean. And I'm with two other friends, two guys, and we're walking and we're going to see something. But on the way, we're screwing around, messing around, being guys. And finally, I see where we're going. And there's a great big dome, or not a dome. It's a great big tent, a white tent, but it's the size of a fucking huge building, and it's an auditorium, uh, concert hall. I'm gonna try to find it on Google here. Uh, where is it? Images. All right, I got it. Anyway, so we're walking. We come to this big concert hall, but it's outdoors, and we want to get in to see the band, but I don't know who's playing. And the ocean is calling me because I want to go swimming and look at the critters and birds and you know my whole thing. That's what I like to do. But I want to see the band. So let's see what's going on. See him putting up the setting up the stage or whatever. So we go around the left side or the right side of the building. We come up to the left side of the building, and it's a cement wall, and it's 10 feet high. You can't see shit. And there's trees. We come around front, and it's huge cement, and they got small tents set up, and they're selling stuff. Marketers and selling things like t-shirts, coffee cups, and there's hot dog vendors there. You got your pop machines, you vendors selling pop and hot dogs and French fries, and it's huge. About 20 picnic tables. You can sit and eat. And we're walking through there and looking at all the shops and all the vendors, what they're selling. And I'm looking at the t-shirts, but I'm looking at them, but I don't see, it's all rock and roll t-shirts, you know. And so I don't know what to do, but we want to see the band. So I'm thinking, well, let's go around the left side. So we go around the left side of the building, and there's a sort of like a driveway, and it's a truck. It's a loading dock for trucks. So we're looking at it, and on the left side of that, on the right, exact on the left side of the loading docks is a car park, a 4-level car park. So we get up on the second level, I think, or the first level of the car park, and we're looking in to the concert hall, and we can see the stage and all the shit on the stage, and I'm like, oh, they're setting up, man. But we can't, it's not close, you know. And I'm like, we gotta get the hell out of this car park. So we jump down, we run around, the front of the building, and we have to get behind the marketers. So we go behind the marketers and dodging people and stuff. Get behind the marketers' tents and trailers, car trailers. You know the trailers, you open up the side of the trailer and they're selling hot dogs, that type of thing. So we get behind the we get behind that and we come to a green fence, and it's a wire fence, a thick wire fence. And we're looking, and we're at the stage, the back of the stage, the back of the stage. Off to the sides are the rooms or whatever are underground. I don't know. But we're looking at the stage and they're setting up the stage. The road crew is setting up the stage. Anyway, putting the guitars and the amplifiers and setting up the lights and all the electrical work, all that stuff. And so I'm looking, and I want to see the band playing. But I don't know who it is in my head. I don't know. I'm not even thinking of what band it is. I don't know why. But I'm really there in the spirit world. So I'm like, fuck. I'm just looking, watching. The lights are going. They're setting up the lights. Great big bar. Great big lights. Not the light. The whole panel of. It's like a lifting a truck of lights up. They're setting up the lights, and all of a sudden, Hetfield comes out from Metallica, and he's opening a case, and he's looking at it, doing his stuff, and I scream out, "Hey man, hey man," or whatever. So I said, and he looks up and he goes, and he throws a guitar around his neck, and he's just jamming, you know, like we're doing a show, man. You come to see the show, right on. And I'm like, yeah, but right on. And so Hetfield comes out. He does a little jamming for us. Then the drummer comes out, Ulrich, I think his name is. He comes out and he's talking to Hetfield and playing the drums, getting ready. You know, he doesn't play the drums. The drums ain't even set up yet, but he's just air drumming and getting hyped up. And they're talking, and he looks over at us. We're like, yeah. And some girls show up, and then Kirk, the guitarist, he comes he comes up and he's talking to the other guys, and they're talking. He waves at us. Hetfield comes over with his guitar right up to the fence and starts talking to the girls. We're laughing, and we say hi to him and all that. And they're all talking. And I'm watching. I'm more interested in. I'm a fan of the guy. Great music, but I'm looking at how to set up the stage, looking at the how to set up the stage. I mean, it's great and all. Metallica's here playing, but I'm interested in the lights and the amps and the guitars and the drums. How you set it all up on stage. That's what I'm interested in. The road crew is doing their things. Anyway, so I get excited. I'm all excited. And as soon as I get excited in a wherever I am in the astral, I wake up because I peak and freak. That's what they call it. They peak and freak. You get excited, you wake up in bed. So I get excited for meeting the guys and everything. And I've been here for damn near 3 hours walking down a road trying to get to this place. I meet the band, Metallica's there. I meet them, and the girls show up, and I peek and freaking. I'm back in my body. So Tina is mumbling up there with my kids. Spirit world, they're dead. So I go, what the hell's going on? Where was I? Where was I? She goes, you're Winona Beach. And I go, Metallica's playing? She goes, yeah. I go, that wasn't a dream? No, they're really playing there this weekend at an undisclosed time. Now, I don't know if that was for my benefit or not, but she said undisclosed time, meaning they don't know when they're playing, but they're playing this weekend. So I'm like, okay, cool. I met Metallica, the souls of Metallica. I like right on. I gotta make a video right now. So there you go. And it can be done. This is all real because I look at myself. And what I'm talking about is how do souls that are in the body play in Winona Beach? Well, when you're sleeping in bed, your soul goes out and can mess with your friends on a spirit level. When you're awake and you're day to day awake at work or something, your soul goes out and messes with your friends, does what your soul does. So if you're in a band and you're putting on a show, let's say 12 o'clock noon, 12 o'clock noon comes along in the spirit world, you, 12 o'clock noon, what are you doing? Looking at the internet, doing your dumb stuff, what mundane stuff during the day. It's all automatic. So your soul can go out and have a concert. That's why it's undisclosed because they don't know what they're doing. They have to get all their souls together. The whole band has to be there to put on the show. You all have to agree upon it. 12 noon, Winona Beach. You understand? So, whatever you're doing, either you're sleeping unconscious in your bed or you're working at the office, your soul can go out and do the show. You don't even know you're doing a show in your head because you're wrapped up in reality. That's the way it works. You want to leave that, get all the ideologies, all the religion, all the cults, all the bullshit out of your head. Bring your heart to your head and look at it. Look at life through your heart. Inform your brain of your heart. Your heart is your soul, not the physical, not the physical heart. That's where your heart is. Everything is under your nose. You're wrapped up in your head doing earth shit. Your soul is out playing at Winona Beach in St. Lucian, spirit world, in the astral, or whatever is doing. That's the difference. That's why undisclosed time this weekend. So it's Friday now. They're setting up right now at Winona Beach. So somewhere Metallica is either in bed sleeping. They went to set up at their souls went to set up more or less at Winona Beach, getting ready for the show at an undisclosed time this weekend. But they all go, they hang out, and then they wake up in bed and they come back just like I did. That's how it works, more or less. There's thousands of variables on different levels, but you know, and Winona Beach is in St. Lucian, and St. Lucian is on level 3. It's not even on the Earth. Well, 1 to 13 is the Earth, but level 3 ain't the Earth. It's level 3 of the Earth. Anyway, there you go. There's 13 levels. Watch my past videos for that. Anyway, Metallica in the spirit world is playing this weekend at Winona Beach. So all you souls that are listening to me can go see the show. As far as I know, I'm going. So there you go. Let's hope this video worked out and I can put, actually, I'll show you what I mean. Uh, that ain't working. So I just wanted to show you what I meant by what I'm saying here. Where is it? There, sort of like that. If you see it, I had it set up really well. The first video I made, but anyway, that's what it looked like, but different at Winona Beach, St. Lucian. So they had, this is a river. You're looking here. This is a river. Winona Beach had the ocean and a 4-lane highway right here going by. It wasn't right on the beach, but there you go. That's what it looked like. On the left-hand side was a car park. Over here was a wall. On the front, there were hot dog stands and marketers. This is all cement here. And we got back here, right back here, to see the band at Winona Beach. And it wasn't in Detroit. Detroit's on the Earth. Winona Beach, St. Lucian is on level 3, which is higher. Higher. Anyway, guys, that's what it looked like. Just wanted to show you that so you have a general idea of what I experienced. And Metallica is playing at Winona Beach this weekend. So go check them out. Well, your souls. Anyway, guys. So while I'm talking, you are watching this, but your souls are going, oh shit, Metallica's playing at Winona Beach. They probably know, your soul probably knows all this. If you're a normal person, a normal Christian, you can run to Winona Beach. Your soul goes there all the time, probably anyway, or somewhere in St. Lucian. If you're interested in rock and roll, Ozzy, Ozzy will probably be there. Hendrix, wherever, you know what I mean. Because you're born again. Hendrix could be on the earth. I don't know. But you're born again, you die, you're born again, you die, and it all fucking works. So anyway, guys, I gotta go see if this video recorded properly. See you later.